So I saw this one trick. This is going to be a different type of video. I saw this one trick, and the thought process I had, just like kind of trying to visualize how I might try that trick, or even why I can't do that trick, I thought was kind of interesting, and I found it fascinating because it is kind of why I like watching skating in the first place. So this video, I'm only going to talk about one trick, and it's from Cordano Russel, Skater XXL. To be honest, I didn't watch the whole video. I saw this trick in an Instagram clip, and I was just fascinated by it. And the first thing I thought was, in any realm of possibility, could I do this trick? So he's pulling up fakie. He's doing like a 270 in, and the first train of thought I had is I can fakie board like that. So if he quit spinning and just did a fakie board, okay, yeah, I understand that. So then I started thinking, could I do the 270? I mean, I can fakie Cavallero, right? So, it's starting to get put together. I was thinking about maybe trying that on a rail at my local park. But then I was thinking, I don't know that I could pop that high. That's where the handrail comes in. This is the train of thought that I'm having about this one trick, right? Then it gets messy because I don't know that I could do the spin. If I needed more air to do the spin, I have to do it on a handrail. I can do handrails, but I can't do many tricks on them. I get pussyfooted, honestly. No other way to word that. I get the bitch feet. So, I'm sitting here thinking, trying to visualize, like, how would I even try that? And then I realized what makes skating so fascinating to me to begin with. This guy is doing a trick that I'm having trouble wrapping my head around to try on the flat rail at the park where there's almost no risk. He's doing it down a handrail. Is it a huge handrail? No. It's actually, I can board slide pretty consistently, right? There's no reason, no real reason that I couldn't do a board slide on this handrail. But I got the bitch feet. So I'm too scared to even do a trick that I have consistent. Meanwhile, he's throwing something like how many times does he land this out of 10? You know what I mean? Does he try this trick somewhere? That's where it's so fascinating to me. He's doing a trick that looks like, he probably doesn't land it more than 70% of the time or something. If that. I don't land most of my tricks, maybe more than 40%. I'm excited when I land a trick. So he's throwing this trick that is just unfathomably hard for me. And he's throwing it down a handrail, which has the same stakes for everybody. That's what I don't think people realize sometimes. Not only is he doing a hard trick that you can't even think about trying at your local park because it scares you, he's throwing it down a handrail and he's still human. This guy's not invincible to falls. This guy still eats shit like the rest of us. If I fall on that or if he falls on that, it hurts the same. So I think it's so fascinating to watch skating because not only have they gotten to such a level that the trick is so beyond what I could even think about trying, but they're doing it at the highest stakes, a stake that I'm not even willing to put out there. I'm not out there skating handrails, to be honest. I'll do some little ones at skate parks. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's just unfathomable to me to think about how good some of these guys are. And I think when you're young, you kind of think, one day I'll get to the point where handrails aren't scary. I'm pretty sure handrails are still scary. I'm pretty sure all these things are still scary to these pros. They just push through it, and I think that's why I like watching skating so much. Just seeing the excellence is crazy. So yeah, I rambled about one trick a whole video. I thought it was interesting, man.